What's going on, guys? Which one out of these is your favorite? Do you like the MPC 1? Do you like the MPC X? Or do you like the MPC software? Or do you prefer to work in controller mode? Let me know. I'm about to drop a video probably this week about my thoughts on all that. And I definitely want your opinions in the comments. You know, the MPC3 firmware for the hardware or software or whatever you call it was announced a couple of days ago, and I actually recorded my video before, so you know, I put in a little extra part discussing that in the video. But how do you think that's gonna change your workflow? Like, are you gonna be more standalone now? I think I am. Like, you know, most of the time when I work with it now, like I either sit with my laptop at a coffee shop or on my couch, or when I'm traveling. You know, I like to do creative work on the go. Like, it just inspires me. Check out my other videos for that too, that I'm gonna post about me, you know, traveling to Kenya, Turkey, Sweden, New York, Denmark, Paris, like different places where I'm, you know, working remotely and most of the time on creative work and music. I use MPCs. I had a lot of old, you know, vintage MPCs and an ASR10 throughout the years. And I love that. Obviously, it takes so much time to work with those old machines. I still have my ASR10, but for some reason I took it out the basement a couple of months ago, and the disk drive started smoking. So I thought it was a good idea to turn it off, probably. Gonna try to get that fixed, and I want to do some videos on that too, because I haven't used it in years, but I love it. Like, I truly love it. And I also bought MPC 2000 XL. I used one online a couple of months ago, but the guy sold me a lemon, so I had to return it. There were too many issues with it, but it just reminded me of how hard the sound is from those old machines. Like, you know, my speakers are moving so much. I feel like the air, like there's like wind gusts in my face when I turn it up. Like, it's definitely a little bit different, but I do like how these MPC sounds also, compared to when I have my computer plugged into my audio interface. This is just my small audio interface that I use when I travel, but I also have an Apogee Duet. But there's a difference. Like, there's definitely a difference when you play, you know, stuff out of the computer and from hardware. But unfortunately, the converters on these new MPCs are not as good as they used to be. So I'm thinking about implementing some old gear in my workflow again. But this video is more about how do you work in the MPC ecosystem, and what MPC do you prefer and why? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe if you're into these type of videos. I'm currently in the process of deciding which one to keep out of the X and the 1. I've been doing that for a year, but I just like them both, man. But I have to get rid of one, I think, because I also have the studio from when I'm traveling. I can't really justify, like, just, you know, having both of these. What I do like about the X is that I can use the audio interface even when I'm working in Logic in the computer. It's not ideal, the workflow, or at least I haven't figured it out, because I still have to have the MPC software open in the computer for the audio interface to be recognized by Logic. That's a little annoying, and the MPC goes to sleep and stuff if I don't touch it for a while. But that's definitely an advantage with the X. Obviously the knobs, I'm starting to use it a lot more, and I've actually been using my X a lot more the past couple of months compared to the 1. But I do love the form factor of the 1. I like the fact that you can click the wheel like this. On the MPC X is very uncomfortable for me, you know, to when you use this wheel, Okay, I did something I've never done before. I've never messed with the wheel. Oh, okay, I'm just going back to the beginning. No, but the fact that you have to like scroll with these fingers and then click with your thumb or go back and forth is very annoying. So I wish they had, you know, a clickable wheel on this. I'm sure they're gonna do that on the new MPCs that come out. It would be very strange if they didn't. But I think, as I said in another video, I did a reaction video to the MPC3 software. You can check that out on my channel too. And where I said that the MPC would be my MPC of choice if it had a flip screen, because I deal with chronic pain. I have for many, many years, and it's getting worse. So, you know, I really try to not, you know, I try to sit in a good posture as much as possible when I work. So, man, a flip screen on the one would be incredible. I think it would have been a pretty easy choice for me if it did have that. But what I do think now with the new MPC3 software is, when that comes out, I think the MPC Live 2 or possibly 3, when it comes out, that's gonna be like, you know, that's gonna be incredible, because now you're gonna comfortably, without pulling your hair and cursing, you're gonna be able to actually arrange a song and you know, easily set up effects and sounds and everything. I'm just a little bit lazy. Like when I produce, I want things to happen quickly, or I lose the momentum and I lose my inspiration. That's why when I make my beats too, they usually sound kind of crappy when I make them, because in my head I know, like, okay, this sound is not the perfect sound. I'm probably gonna change it later, or I need to add some effects and things like that. And if I don't have a reason to finish it, I usually don't finish them. But that's my process. You know, I come back and I change little things here and there and listen with fresh ears. So again, which one should I keep? What's your workflow with these guys? How do you think the new MPC3 is gonna, you know, change your workflow, if at all? And again, the MPC Live is gonna be incredible with the new software, because it has a built-in speaker. It has the battery, and I'm sure the battery life is gonna be even better. But yeah, I may have to get one. So that's why I have to get rid of one of these. The only thing I don't like with the Live is that you have to use the screen so much. That's kind of like a reason why I like hardware and MPCs, because, you know, I just like the feel of using actual buttons and knobs and stuff like that. You know, it's been a lot of mouse action the last couple of years. And, you know, I started using FL Studio several years ago too. And you guys know, like, that FL Studio is amazing. I love it. But, you know, I get tired of doing the same thing, and I want a little bit more hands-on, like how it was when I started making music. I started with an old, you know, cracked version of Cubase, a shitty computer, and a Kai S2000 sampler with a little calculator screen. And I mean, the workflow was horrible, but I kind of missed that organic feel, and I miss the sound also, you know, of those old things. But this is as close as I get right now without, you know, using my old gear. I sold most of it, but I had a shitload of samplers and keyboards and stuff over the years. But yeah, the Live 2 is gonna be incredible. The Live 3 is probably gonna be even more incredible, and I can't wait to see what they're gonna put out, you know, to replace the one with the new software. Man, if it comes with a flip screen, I'm sold. I'm done. Never looking back. So yeah, man. Again, you know, if you like this type of content, there's gonna be more coming. I'm changing my channel a little bit, and like I said, I'm gonna start adding videos just from stuff that I do. Like, I work remotely. I lived in New York for many years. I like to take my computer and just like do some work at a hotel lobby or even in the park, Union Square. You know, I'm gonna be posting little videos like that. And from the studio, I have a lot of footage that I just never used because I never took this YouTube serious. I did it for fun. I'm still doing it for fun, but I'm gonna start changing the material a little bit. So please subscribe, like the video, and please, any questions you want to ask, like don't feel like you're a noob and you can't ask any questions and then it's embarrassing to ask stupid questions. Just anything. I'm just happy to help. I love teaching my friends how to produce, and I'm happy to collaborate or whatever. Like just let me know in the comments, and yeah, check out my other videos and channel. All right, guys. Thanks.